Good evening, everybody. This is Jerry here on JS Farms. JS stands for Jesus Saves Farms. And we're here tonight to share with you a job that we just did on this farm. On many farms people do. That's common to farming, and that's banding the young males of the flock or the herd. Tonight, Samuel and I just banded the first ram that we've ever had. Sam, let's walk over here and check out our young ram, our young male. Out of all this flock, this small flock, there's only two boys. One is our stud ram. You see him over there by that. He's the bigger one stretched out there. Obviously, he's our male. And then this young white one on the end, he's mostly white. You can see him on the far right. There he is by himself. Tonight, Sam and I just put a band on him in order to start the process, Sam, of really, instead of castrating him, we put a rubber band on him to keep him from breeding. So we don't want but one ram on this farm doing the breeding, and that's our stud. Correct?
Correct.
So this is Sam, and he's a young man. And Sam, was that your first experience of banding an animal like that?
Yep.
So, folks, tonight we spared you the graphic details, right, Sam? we spared them the graphic details tonight. So, Sam, tell the audience your experience on banding animals.
Well, that was just my first one about 5 minutes ago, but
right.
Certainly have to stay calm when you do it.
You have to stay calm, right?
Yeah.
So was the animal treated humanely?
What does that mean?
Humanely means, was he treated, was we rough with him? Was we mean to him?
Nah.
No. So we treated him with some respect, right? Let's move over there. You can see him, Sam. You can see he's kind of walking a little gingerly. That's because the hair around his boy parts is probably getting caught. So that'll get easier with time, and so what'll happen now, Samuel, is this little guy, instead of worrying about breeding, he's going to be worried about eating. And the more he eats, the more weight he gains, and whenever you sell him, the more profit he brings. So most of the time, folks, on cattle farms, the boys are sold off and the girls are kept for heifers and kept for breeding stock. But tonight, we're going to grow this little ram and get him cut, and then he'll grow up and we'll butcher him later on. So the other two females, you see them there beside him, the one on the right, the boy's in the middle, and the girl over there with her tail up, we'll keep them for breeding stock. So then the herd keeps growing. So that was a new experience. While we have the animals in the corral, we put Stella on a chain. And now, Sam, son, the other day we took Stella to the vet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the vet had her spayed. So now she cannot have any babies.
Yep.
So she's just a young juvenile, less than, she's 6 months old. But, here, Sam, pretty soon she would have came in heat and she would have bred and had her own pups. And we don't want that, because what's our job, Sam?
To guard the sheep.
To guard the sheep.
We don't need her to stay busy.
Right. We need her focused on these sheep. So we done it humanely. We done it safely. And I want to thank Mr. Pennington and Mr. Dollar for giving me a few tips on how to do it and give me the equipment. And Sam, you'll pull up your bucket here. So overall, Sam, how would you share with our audience your experience on sheep raising? What do you think so far?
Hell no, you gotta rake them first. Then the first the hard stuff happens first, but
Right.
nothing comes easy. You gotta work for it.
You got to work for it. Same with pigs. And really what we're doing here, folks, we don't have it all figured out, do we, Sam? But we're learning. And my son, Sam, is learning some valuable skills that one day when you get to farm, son, you can do it, and you know these skills, right? So sheep is new to our family. We don't know it. We didn't know anything about it until we started watching a guy on YouTube. But I'm grateful that we've had this opportunity, and grateful we've had this opportunity to share with y'all what we enjoy doing. So, Sam, you have anything to tell the audience before we go?
Have a safe night and like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. What happens if they hit that notification bell, son?
You'll get notified every time there's a new video.
Right, it'll alert them, right? So when you ring the bell, when that bell rings, you know, it's telling you we got a new video, right? So would you advise our folks to hit the notification bell?
Do it.
Do it. All right, everybody have a safe night. God bless. And remember, Jesus saves. He's died for your sins. He rose from the grave, and he is on the right hand of the Father. He wants to save you. Give your heart to him. Go to him in prayer and ask him to save you, and he will. He's willing. So with that said, have a great night.